It's all fun and games until you lose an eye or get possessed.
Or grab a knife and start stabbing people.
Welcome to another episode of the Popcorn Confessional, and this is Dave from Nerdbox, and I'm accompanied by my wife Jen, also from Nerdbox. And on this episode, we are talking about all fun and games. So fire up that Jiffy Pop and meet us in the booth.
A group of Salem teens discover a cursed knife that unleashes a demon that forces them to play gruesome, deadly versions of childhood games where there can be no winners, only survivors.
We are following a family with a single mom that's kind of dealing with some things and some personal struggles, and we get to see the dichotomy of how that is affecting each of them a little bit differently as they're growing up and looking to move on from what they experienced in the past. Now we have a mom, and then we have the three kids. The three kids are pretty much the main focus of the entire movie, and that is Marcus,
Played by Asa Butterfield.
Billy,
Played by Natalia Dyer of Stranger Things.
and the youngest of the crew, which is Joe.
Jonah, but they call him Joe, is played by Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. And the mom is played by Annabeth Gish. She's not in the movie a whole lot, but people will recognize her.
This is a demonic possession type film on the level of like Evil Dead and Talk to Me, where Joe finds this little book and he finds this dagger, and it leads to bad things.
Yeah, and of course he decides he has to take it home and play with the freaking thing, because why not?
Yes, otherwise we wouldn't have a movie. So as we're watching the movie, he's like, his interest is piqued and he has to clean the thing, and that's where he reads the inscription that is on the dagger.
And of course he reads it out loud because,
because horror movies don't exist in these universes.
Yes.
And it turns into a night of cool games. Like, I would love to play these games just without the killing. So we got hide and seek, we got flashlight tag.
Yes, flashlight tag, which he'd never heard of.
I never heard. You heard of it?
Yes. Back me, people. Come on. Somebody has to know flashlight tag.
And then we got Red Rover, which is another game I never heard of.
Really?
No, never played that one. We had the stoplight game, red light, green light. Never
Yeah.
Red Rover.
Did you have Mother May I?
Yeah.
Red Rover was a part of those. Simon Says?
Yeah, we had that one. Not Red Rover. Maybe that was the lame game of the bunch. It's cool to see the horror versions of these games, and thank God the studios aren't now making movies about just the games by themselves, because they think, hey, Barbie's successful, let's make movies about toys. No, we don't need a movie about Nerf guns or the Magic 8 Ball. Well, maybe, because that can be done horror-wise.
Yeah, that definitely could be. So that might be an idea. How about the studios watch this and maybe go with that one?
As the movie plays out, the tensions kind of push the siblings away from each other until the possession happens and they all have to come together to defeat the spirit. This is the thing that I loved working about at Blockbuster. Now, if we were to have a discussion about films, I would be quizzing you and say, hey, what films do you like, such and such. This is a movie that I would pair with Talk to Me, in Evil Dead Rise, and The Gate, because I think all of these films kind of mesh well together, and I really enjoyed this one. It's dark, it's creepy, and it plays out really nice.
Yeah, the only thing I would probably change is I might make it a little bit longer, just because the games kind of went really quick. So I would have probably made those a little bit longer. The movie was under an hour and 20. I think it was like an hour and 17 minutes. So it was a pretty short movie, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I liked the characters. I like Natalia Dyer, unlike someone. So
She just annoys me.
everyone annoys you.
She in particular annoys me.
That's great. Yeah, but I did really enjoy this film. It was very dark, but It wasn't so dark that you couldn't see what was going on, because we've all seen those and they suck, because it's like, I don't know what I'm looking at right now. Can't see a damn thing.
And usually they do that in films to hide bad cinematography or they try to cover up stunt work or just bad CGI.
Yeah.
And this film didn't feature any of those things. So the ghosts were very good.
Yeah.
The character, like you said, were very good. Joe, the little kid, man, he knocked it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, he was great.
His acting was good as he's going through a sort of a transformation in personality, which happens in all of these movies. He did a real good job.
Yeah, he creeped me out.
I like to see him in some more films.
Yeah, he was definitely the shining star in the movie. He was really good.
But this is going to play out like all the other films that we've seen. You find something, you bring it to your friend group, everybody kind of gets infected, you make your way out.
Yeah. This one may not have the ending you're expecting, though.
And that's going to bring us to something new that we're doing on the channel, and we're going to talk about the demonic tropes and see if this movie checks all of the boxes, just in case you're looking for something a little bit different than the other reviewers out there, because your tastes are different. So we're going to talk about all of the items that you may expect to see in this. So, creepy, isolated location.
Yeah.
Yes, it's definitely in there. There's a farmhouse that they all get trapped at with no phones. You'll learn why. Hidden object.
Yeah.
Yes, this. Not only is there a dagger, but there's also a book. So you can see the Evil Dead influence told in this story. The pawn. This is the person that is always the stupid one in the movie that's going to play the recording or read the incantation in a book or on a knife.
I say yes, but I do feel bad because he's just a kid. He's 13.
Yes.
But unfortunately, he is the pawn.
That's why it reminds me of The Gate, because there were kids and they accidentally did something stupid. So yes.
Well, just like in Evil Dead Rise, right? It starts off with a dumb kid. Again, unfortunately.
Yep. Evil backstory. Is it told throughout the movie? Yes.
Yes, it is.
Chekhov's gun. So that's the object that you may see in the movie, like Linda's necklace or the chainsaw truck in other movies, where it's like, okay, why are they showing that? Oh, at the end of the movie, you get to see, it's like, that's why they showed it, because that helps our protagonist fight against the demons. There's not that in this.
No.
Sort of. You decide, let us know, but we're not checking that box. The possession.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the possessions. It's like a disease. I wanted to name this category maybe something a little bit differently, because it's like an STD, right? It's your demonic transmitted possession.
He's making up his own STDs now.
Yes, I'm not going to try to say any of the acronym because I'll get all tongue-tied. Gore porn? No. So we don't have the possession where you're really getting the person like, hey, I'm going to prove you I'm possessed and I'm going to just scar up my whole entire body.
Yeah.
Anti-hero. There's one.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
check those boxes as well. So this movie checks a lot of the boxes for a demonic horror film. So what do you rate this one?
I think I'd watch it again, actually. I might watch it with the kids.
I would buy this film. I do look forward to watching it again. I think it's something that you can watch with the entire family. It doesn't go over the top, and content-wise or mature content doesn't have the gore. It's a fun film, pun intended, right?
Yeah.
It's in the title. It's a fun
Yeah.
film to watch.
And, if you have kids that are maybe not wanting to sit for a long period of time, then this is perfect too, because it's not really long.
Yeah, the downfall of this movie is that it is too short.
Yes. Just because, even an extra 10 minutes probably would have helped, just to give the games a little bit more time. I feel like they only did like 3 games and they were a little rushed. So.
Yep. Anyway, it is the 31 Days of Halloween, as you know, and we are partnering with the In Search of Darkness documentary. So, you can be a part of horror history.
These are the times that try men's souls.
Police believe that O.J. Simpson is in that car.
Any requests?
Oh, hi there, Fright Fiend.
There's one near you.
Can you explain what internet is?
The In the Search of Darkness 80s trilogy is complete. But as we all know, horror never dies. The early 90s represented an exciting, challenging, and evolutionary period for horror filmmaking.
Showtime! Are you ready?
In Search of Darkness, 1990 to 1994, we'll dive into this era and analysis, deconstruct, recontextualize, and reframe this decade in horror.
Through Nerdbox, through the end of 31 Days of Halloween, you will get 10% off of 3 packages by clicking on the link that is in the description. A digital copy, which includes your name in the credits, a copy of the film, and the soundtrack, plus a booklet. Then there is the standard Blu-ray box set, which adds to everything that we talked about with the digital copies, and you get the Blu-ray, 2 posters, a commemorative booklet, and a few more perks. And then finally, the deluxe box set adds a t-shirt.
Come get some.
Don't forget to go to that link. It is in the description. So click on that link, go buy one of those 3 items, and help our channel out, help the documentary out, get your name in the credits. It's pretty cool. Now don't forget, there's a couple things that you need to do before you go.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yes, please do that. We appreciate you for watching all the videos. We hope you like the new added tropes into the reviews. Let us know by dropping that in the comments. I think it's something different. I like it. Nobody else is doing it until they maybe steal the idea, like they did with our one Nerdbox Paranormal episode about The Exorcist. But I digress. Anyway, until the next review, see you.
Happy Halloween.